Are you ready to get your freak on? Welcome to Move Like a Contrology Freak. My name is Kira Lamb, and this is a series of Pilates exercise tutorials for the Pilates curious up to the seasoned professional. Let's work on the corkscrew, and we're going to build this bad boy because it's challenging. It's introduced at the intermediate level, and when you first start, your primary focus is stabilizing the top of your Pilates box or your shoulder girdle while rotating the bottom of your Pilates box, your pelvis. As you get more advanced, it gets a little bit more complicated. So let's build it from the ground up, and I'll just let you experience it. When you learn it, you do 3 to 5 repetitions in each direction. Let's see if there's anything else I can say. I think that's it for now. I'll just meet you on the mat. When you're first learning corkscrew, you'll transition out of open leg rocker like this. Bring your legs together, press the backs of your upper inner thighs and your heels together. Your legs are reaching forward and up. Pull your lower abdominals down and back. Keep that opposition as you walk your hands down the backs of your thighs until your head and shoulder blades are on the mat. Your legs go up to 90. My sits bones are reaching forward. Press your arms firmly into the mat. Let's start off with tick-tock. As you press your arms down, rotate the bottom of your box or your hips go to the right, and as a result, your legs move. Exhale, pull the back of your left hip back into the floor. Inhale, rotate the bottom of your box while pressing your right arm into the mat. Exhale and return. Inhale, only rotate as much as you can keep the top of your Pilates box stable. And then exhale and return. As I rotate my hips to the left, I think of my legs reaching up to the top of that left wall, and then I return. We'll do one more set. Seal your legs, rotate to the right. My legs are reaching up on a high diagonal. Exhale and return. One more, press your upper arm bones down, reach your legs up to the top of the left wall, and then exhale, bring your legs back to 90. All right, so let's add the corkscrew. Press your arms through the floor, reach your legs up, pull your lower abs down. Inhale, rotate your hips to the right. Exhale, pull your lower abdominals back to swing your legs around to the left, and then pull the back of your right hip down. You reverse. Inhale, press your arms through the mat, rotate your hips to the left, and then swing your legs around. Exhale, pull them center. Inhale, circle, exhale, and lift. If your circles are too big, you'll know because your shoulders will start to move. One more set. Inhale, pull your lower abs back. Exhale, center. Inhale, press your arms down. Pull your lower abdominals away from your legs and up. So let's build our corkscrew a little bit more. Legs are at 90. Pull your lower abdominals in and press your arms down. Let's start off with just a pelvic tilt. Pull your hip points to the back of your waistline, and you'll notice how that carries your legs closer to you, and then lower your tailbone down. 2 more, press your arms down, pull your hip points to the back of your waist, and then lower all the way down. 1 more, it's gonna get a little harder. Exhale, pull your hip points to the back of your waist. I feel my lower abdominals working really strongly, and then lower. Now you're gonna keep that energy going up. I'm gonna do your pelvic tilt. I press my arms down, I press my ribs down, and roll up to the base of my ribs. I roll all the way down. And again, pelvic tilt, and I'm gonna press my arms down, press the back of my ribs down, tailbone up, and then lower. My legs are reaching for the top of the wall behind me. I do my pelvic tilt, I press my arms and ribs down, legs go up. I roll down, now you add a corkscrew. You go to the right, swing your legs down around to the left, come center. You do that roll up again. I do my pelvic tilt, hips up. I roll down to my tailbone, I go to the left, pull your lower abdominals in so your back doesn't arch off the mat. And again, pelvic tilt, roll up, suspend. Keep pressing your toes up as you roll your hips down. Legs go to the right. Pull your lower abdominals back as your legs go forward. From here, you roll up, suspend by pushing your legs up, and then roll down 1 bone at a time. Legs go to your left. Pull your hip points into your navel and center. Let's try 1 more. You pelvic tilt, press your arms down, keep reaching your toes up. Roll down, legs go to your right, pull your lower abdominals back as your legs go forward and center. Final 1, roll up, roll back down, legs go to your left, scoop your powerhouse as your legs go around and center. Okay, let's practice advanced corkscrew coming out of the open leg rocker. Press your legs together, seal the backs of your upper inner thighs and your heels. Your legs are reaching forward and up, lower abdominals pull down and back. Keep that opposition, reach your arms parallel to your legs. As you roll down, your legs keep going forward and up, head goes down, arms go down, legs go up to 90. Do your pelvic tilt. From here, you're gonna keep that energy into a roll over. Press your ribs down, arms down, hips go up and over your powerhouse. Press your arms down, rotate your hips to the right. Roll down the right side of your spine until you feel your right hip on the mat. You're in that tick-tock position. Swing your legs down around to the left tick-tock position. Roll up the left side of your spine and then rotate your hips center. You reverse. Rotate your hips to the left. Roll down the left side of your spine. You'll feel the back of your left hip. You're in that tick-tock. And then swing your legs forward, pull your abs back. You're on the right side, roll up the right side of your spine, and then return center. Let's add flow. Press your arms down, hips up. Rotate your hips to the right. Roll down the right side of your spine. Scoop your powerhouse, swing your legs around. Roll up the left side of your spine, rotate your hips center. Press your arms down, rotate your hips to the left. Pull your waist to the bottom edge of the mat. Roll down your left side. Swing your legs around to the right. Roll up, and then rotate your hips center. One more. Press your arms down, rotate your hips to the right. Pull your waist to the bottom edge of the mat. Roll down like you're tracing your right arm. Roll up the left side of your back and then center. One more. Press your arms down and rotate. Roll down the left side of your spine, tracing your left arm. Pull your lower abs back. Roll up the right side of your spine. Rotate your hips center. Keep pressing your arms down, hips up. Send your legs back, chest bone forward, roll all the way down. Pin your waist into the floor, pull your lower abdominals back, tailbone forward, legs down. So first, let's address a common issue that happens at the bottom of the Pilates box, and it has to do with cocking your hips up as you rotate from side to side. So what that looks like is this. My legs go up. When I rotate, the first thing I do is lift my right hip up towards my shoulder, and notice how you can see the back of this thigh? Instead, it should look like this. I'm rotating. You should not see the back of my left thigh. Both sides of my Pilates box are long. My sits bones are reaching to the bottom edge of my mat. And then I return center. I'm going to show you the incorrect way, the other side. I will cock my left hip up towards my armpit and twist. So now my right sit bone is reaching towards the wall, but my left sit bone is inching back to the back edge of the mat, and then return center. So imagine that your legs are up against the wall. Just slide both thighs against the wall as you rotate from side to side. Slide your legs along the wall, rotate your hips in order to move your legs. And then you can hug your knees into your chest. So the other thing I spot that goes on with the bottom of the box is too much rotation. Watch. So I'm going to pull my abs in, my legs go up, I press my arms down. I'm going to rotate my hips to the left, but look at what happens to my right arm. I rotated so much that I can't keep my tricep grounded into the mat, and the top of my box is not stable. So instead, press your upper arm bones and your palms through the floor, and then from your pelvis, you rotate as much as you can maintain that downward pressure of your triceps. And then you pull your abdominals in to bring your legs back. You press your upper arm bones down and keep pressing them down as you rotate. Press your arms down as you bring your legs back up. So when you watch the exercise, I'm definitely drawing a circle around my torso with my legs, like a lasso. But the exercise is not about my legs. The exercise is about controlled articulation through my spine and rotation at my hips. So if I make it about my legs, it looks like this. I'm just flinging my legs around. Instead, you make it about the controlled articulation. So I do my pelvic tilt, I lift my tailbone up, articulate through my spine. I press my arms down, hips up. Now is rotation. I rotate my pelvis to the right. Back to articulation. I roll down the right side of my spine, one bone at a time. I pull my abs back. I reach my legs forward, around to the left, spine articulation. I roll up. I rotate my pelvis center. I reverse it. I rotate my pelvis. My spine pulls my legs. My legs don't move my spine. I pull my powerhouse back, circle my legs around to the right, controlled spine articulation, and then center. And you can still do that with flow. So I rotate, I scoop as I articulate, I pull my powerhouse up and over. I rotate my hips, I roll down, scoop my powerhouse, roll up, and then I roll all the way down the center of my spine and lower my legs. If you're working out on a traditional mat, you get to use the wooden dowels in the same way you use them for the rollover. So let's say you just finished your open leg rocker. You'll lift your lower abdominals to press your legs together. Your legs go forward and up, abs down and back. Reach your arms forward, you're in your teaser. Reach your legs up, roll your spine down one bone at a time. As your legs go up, reach back and grab the dowels. Connect your arms into your back by rotating your triceps up towards the ceiling and feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades together slightly. And then do your pelvic tilt, lift your hips up and over your powerhouse. Rotate your pelvis to the right. Push the poles away, but slide your shoulder blades to the bottom edge of the mat as you roll down the right side of your spine, and then roll up the left side of your spine, and then rotate your pelvis center. You're pushing the poles back, but sliding your shoulders away from the poles. Rotate your hips to the left. Push the poles back, waist forward. Roll down, and then roll up the right side of your body. Push the poles back, shoulders down to the bottom edge of the mat. Rotate. Push the poles back, shoulders and waist reach forward, around and up, rotate center. I push the poles back, shoulder blades slide to the bottom edge of the mat. I roll down the left side of my spine, reach my legs forward, roll up. We'll do one more. I push back. Notice how I'm not shrugging my shoulders. As I push the dowels back, I slide my shoulder blades to the bottom edge of the mat. Then I rotate my hips. I keep that stability in my shoulder girdle. As I roll down, I roll up and return center, pulls back, shoulder blades down to the bottom edge of the mat. I roll down one bone at a time, roll up the right side of my spine, center. Push the poles back, shoulder blades down. I pull my waist forward, reach my legs forward and down. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment box below and I'll get back to you ASAP. Now, if you're looking for more personalized instruction and feedback, or maybe like an actual class, I teach virtual mat classes on Zoom every single week. Go to my website, kiralam.com, and you'll find my schedule and you can register for class. For a discount, enter the code ContrologyFreak. Go figure. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and you'll get 3 exercise tutorials every week. Thank you.